In last 1 week period, higher volatility was been seen in bullion. Last Friday, we have seen sharp correction in gold and silver prices. In international, we have seen prices move below 1850 level mark, and at one point of time, market has tested almost 1800 level in international. Similarly, silver prices crashed down to test almost 24.5 level in international market. But since Monday, slowly and steadily, prices were started moving on a positive side. We have seen on Monday, US market was closed. Already market has dropped down severely due to the rise in dollar index from Friday and Monday. But since then, we have seen on the hope of stimulus from US, that is around $1.9 trillion, and a new government has been formed in US that seems to be positive for gold and silver. Already, big corporate tax has been slightly postponed, and secondly, the new stimulus in regards with the COVID-19 is been supportive for gold and silver. Dollar index right now trading in a very narrow range of 90 70, but overall major experts in global market is expecting that dollar index is going to be on a negative side. In fact, last week Fed meet was there, and we have seen the tone was slightly bearish only, and interest rate would be going to be on a lower side since next 1 month, next few years. That is also supportive for gold. Only one concerning for gold is ETF buying has been slightly reduced. That could be a little bit concerning. Otherwise, physical market from China has started improving their premium. That clearly showed that buying ahead of Chinese Lunar New Year is been supportive for gold. Coming on the next 1 week period, market is going to be on a volatile side. Initially, we can see some pullback as psychological level of 1900 is expected to hold for gold. A pullback towards 1840, 1850 would be a good level to buy, targeting 1900 to 1920 in international. Whereas on domestic side, 49, 49, 100 will be acting as a strong support, whereby one should try to take long position in gold with a stop loss of 48, 500, targeting 50,100 as the immediate resistance. On a breach of 5100, we can see a level going towards 5600. Similarly, silver prices is going to be more volatile and positive as support has been seen from base metal prices also. We expect a corrective drop towards 66,500 would be good level to buy silver, targeting at least 70,000 to 71,500 on higher. In energy segment, we have seen greater volatility coming back in energy counter. No doubt on percentage term, we have seen crude oil prices traded in a very narrow range, in a range of almost 3950 or 4000 on higher side, whereas on downside we have seen prices are getting very good support at 3700 level. In international also, we have seen Brent is very well placed near to $55 mark. Fundamentals are slightly mixed, but technically market is slightly overbought. Since November, we have seen almost $20 jump in Brent from 35 to $55 mark. Initially, in last 1 week period, we have seen prices are slightly capped on account of COVID cases are rising in UK, Europe, or many other economies are under lockdown. But on the other side, we have seen vaccines are proactively working, and demand is expected to recover as major industrial activities are showing a prominent recovery, especially in case of China. Factory orders and GDP numbers are more attractive as compared to quarter on quarter. That shows that recovery is in line. Similarly, we have seen new stimulus hope from US is been supportive for crude oil prices. Technically, slightly market is facing a resistance in the zone of 55 to 56. Unless and until 55, 60, 55, $56 doesn't break, prices are going to be in a consolidation zone. But in all, in next 1 week period, we expect prices can touch 58, 58, 50 in international. Whereas on domestic side also, market is slightly trading below 4000 level mark. A breach of 4000 level can find a next resistance towards 40 to 50 on higher side. Whatever drop toward 3750, 3800 is good to buy for crude oil. Fundamentals is going to be supportive. Similarly, going forward with natural gas, we have seen a sharp fall in natural gas prices to the tune of almost 7%. As demand was slightly subdued, inventories were being slightly mixed. Overall, buy on drop should be the strategy, as technically market is in oversold zone. Yesterday we have seen a sharp fall in natural gas prices, but technically market is still holding very well around 180 level mark. Today, tonight there will be inventory. Inventory is expected to show a further track down. Because of that, we expect prices can rebound towards 185 to 192 level. In all, in energy pack, we are more bullish for next 1 week period. Buy on drop should be the strategy for crude oil and natural gas prices. In last 1 week period, we have seen a greater volatility coming back in base metal prices. Early to this, we have seen sharp correction in all base metal prices. We have seen copper prices continues to trade in a wider range of 600 to 620, whereas zinc prices dropped towards 213, 214 level. Nickel prices all of a sudden a sharp drop towards 1260 has been found, but now all base metal has started recovering on the hope of stimulus that has been announced in US. Around 1.9 trillion dollar has been supporting for all base metal prices. In fact, the numbers from China was been supportive, GDP numbers and factory orders number that clearly show things have been coming in line. Also coming next work onwards, Chinese New Year is due from February 1st. So maybe because of that, some demand curtailment could be possible in base metal prices. That could be the major reason for some pullback in base metal prices. But in all, fundamentals remain positive. Technically, also initially we have seen after a quite bigger rally in Q4 in 2020, we have seen market was slightly showing a overbought. But in last 15 days, prices were consolidating and slight correction has been seen on chart. That has made chart on a comfortable zone. We are more bullish in case of base metals. Certain base metals showing a very good breakout with a fundamental news. First of all, nickel prices already we have seen a smart recovery from 1260 to almost 1330. As iron ore prices are going to be on a positive side this year due to the greater demand from stainless steel side, we expect that will be positively impacting nickel also. Nickel we expect technically a sharp breakout is being expected in on nickel chart on daily chart. A cup and handle formation has been observed. A breach of 1338 level, or let's say 1340, can find the next target of 1440 on nickel. Unless and until 1300 level doesn't break, we are more bullish in case of nickel. Similar kind of pattern has been formed on zinc also, where 220 is acting as a very sound resistance. A breach of 220 and followed by 224 level, prices can move towards 230 to 232 level also. Because of maintenance also, major manufacturing units are been under maintenance holiday. Maybe this could be a triggering a fresh buying for zinc prices. Unless and until 212 doesn't break, we are more bullish in case of zinc targeting 230 to 32 level. Similar kind of movement we can expect in copper also, where inventories are 10 years low. In international also, major banks are targeting $10,000 on LME. That means on domestic side, a breach and hold about 620 on weekly basis can find a immediate target of 640 to 656 also. In all, we can say base metals are going to be on a positive side. Only threat is slightly overbought time to time, and secondly, China market is going to be on holiday from February on, but that could be a little bit concerning. Otherwise, things have been supportive for base metal.